Hi everyone, Paul Foster here from Skylan Search. So today what I want to do is be able to give you the top five reasons why top performing candidates will not join your business and what to do about it. Okay, I'm going to attempt to give you this presentation in less than 4 minutes, so let's get cracking. Okay, now 90% of business leaders will make one of these mistakes, okay, which will prevent them from hiring that top performer and ultimately building that winning team. Okay, so reason number one is regardless of your size, as a business, if you want to hire a top performer, that means that you're actually going to be competing against your direct competitors, your indirect competitors, but also you're going to be competing with software giants, the likes of Salesforce or Adobe. So it's crucial that you have a really strong talent attraction strategy, okay? It has to be thorough and it has to be well thought out. So what you can do, basically part of that strategy should include what we call an EVP. So it's an employer's value proposition. Now, we like to put that on a video, okay, because rather than sending a candidate or a potential candidate a PDF outlining your business and the website, it's much better to record the hiring manager talking about the business, the company, the vision, because if people buy into people, this will be far more effective at actually attracting those candidates. And essentially that's what your competitors are already doing, okay? Reason number two, okay, you're gonna miss out on top performers if at any point during the interview process, if a candidate doesn't feel 100% bought into your company vision, your strategy, ultimately your mission, they're gonna disengage and ultimately go somewhere else, go to your competitors. So what you need to be able to do is set time aside for the interview where you're selling the opportunity to the candidate. They need to walk away having a real clear idea of the product, the people, the performance, and ultimately the vision and how you're going to get there. Okay. Now, reason number three, process. What we find is candidates will disengage in an interview process if they are unclear of where they are in the process. Now, nowadays, there can be up to 7 or 8 interviews, depending on the size of the company. So candidates need to know ahead of time, what is the timeline? Who's going to be part of the interview? What are the processes involved? And unfortunately, this next bit takes a lot of time, but the more engagement a company has with a potential candidate, the more chance they're going to have of actually winning them and them accepting an offer. So engage, engage, engage. Reason number four, interviews. Now, candidates are going to lose interest or just not even enter a process if they walk away from an interview and they don't feel that they've had insight, they don't feel they've been challenged, and they don't actually understand too much about how their aspirations and their motivations are aligned with your company's goals and aspirations. So it's imperative that as an interviewer, you're competent, you're able to ask probing questions about aspiration, motivation, understanding that candidate's why, and ultimately aligning that with the companies. If you can do that, they're going to be far more engaged and therefore you have much more success in attracting them. So what can you do about that? It's very simple. Take some classes. Interviewing can be taught, okay? Take some classes, read up on theories about Hertzberg and Maslow. This will really improve your ability, A, to interview and assess, but B, to attract that top performer, okay? Now, lastly, reason number five, we've all been there. You've taken a candidate, everyone is super hot on through the process, only get to the final part of the interview process, the offer, and realize that the candidate's expectations are too high, you haven't got the budget to pay, or the candidate's expectations have changed throughout the process. So this does happen, especially in a really buoyant market. So ensure that you're managing expectations from interview one all the way through the process. Let the candidate, keep asking the candidate about expectations. They are going to change, okay? And make sure ultimately that you have the budget to be able to secure your top performer. Now, this is Paul. from Skylan Search. I'm hoping this was within 4 minutes, and more importantly, I hope this has given you value. Follow some of those rules, you will get your top performers. If you don't, contact me on LinkedIn and I'll be happy to help you out. Take care. Thanks ever so much. Bye.